Local musicians make up a large part of our talent on Long Island. They put in long hours to write songs that attract and connect to an audience of listeners. Here's an inside look at 3 local musicians who work hard to develop their craft.
My name's Ben. Music-wise, I think I'm end up going to be going by Ben J, just because my last name is a little strange and confusing, and I think some people might think I'm trying to be some cool, eccentric. I don't even know.
Hi, I'm Steve Sempa. I'm from Islip, New York. Stupid as a story as it is, when I was in high school, the Rock Band video game came out. When I was like 16 years old, I started playing drums with that, and I said, and I got a real kit. And from there on, I wanted to start playing guitar. So when I was about 19, I picked up my guitar, and it's been that ever since.
What is this for, the New York Times?
Yes.
Okay. Is it going? Are you rolling to film, Kate? Are we live? I started playing music when I was 10 years old. Sometimes I would, I would sit alone in my room, and once the Xbox broke, the freaking Ring of Death popped up on there. I had nothing better to do with my time. So I'd say probably when I was like 14, started writing music. Had a pet goldfish named Samantha. Wrote my first love song about her because no woman would come near me because I'm colorblind, and women don't like that.
Music-wise, like guitar-wise, I cater to what I need to do for my own songs. That's kind of how I started. I didn't start too conventionally, like taking loads of lessons and learning all the technical chords and all that kind of stuff. I just started playing my own songs from day one. That's why the first songs were very bad.
The year that I started playing music was really within the first year of playing guitar. I was really determined to pick it up and start going. Half the reason I quit drums was just couldn't make my own stuff. So I remember just going at it with fingerpicking in particular and playing Don't Think Twice, It's Alright. That was like the first song I learned. I was really into Dylan at the time, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, first song I ever wrote, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, it was a song called, and this, I kid you not, it was called Sociopathic Garden Gnome. And if you look on MySpace, it's still myspace.com/BBDEXP, BBD Experience. It's the full experience. I kid you not, go on there. And the first song I ever wrote called Sociopathic Garden Gnome, and I didn't have a drum set at the time, so I had like a drum backing track, and I was just like playing electric guitar over it and like going insane and soloing like a maniac, and the lyrics are just ridiculous. I was really into garden gnomes at the time, I guess from that commercial for like Expedia or something like that. No, Travelocity, sorry.
I wrote a song lyrics-wise. I remember because I was into a band called The Kooks at the time. I was probably maybe 13, maybe something like that. And I just liked the guy's lyrics, and he was like 15, I think at the time when he was doing those songs, and I thought I could definitely be better than that, and I'm 13. So I decided to write.
He's a sociopathic garden gnome. And there was a guitar. I can't remember the rest because it was just a bad song, but the guitar was wicked, gnarly.
I'm a big fan of this band called Wilco. Jeff Tweedy recommends like keeping a tape recorder with you, so what I'll do is I'll just kind of hit record, I'll strum some stuff and just say random things, and out of that blurb I'll get like a piece, and that piece just kind of starts the song, and then once I get that, that's that idea for it, and just kind of go from there.
With me personally, my biggest problem with songwriting has been I start songs and I never finish them, So like usually I'll come up with a verse, I'll be driving in my car, come up with something really kind of like poppy that kind of catches my head, catches my mind, and I'll go home and I'll try to like work it out. And usually I have a whole catalog of songs that I've started, I have a verse, a chorus, and then I just kind of die, they kind of die after that. So, maybe when I'm like 40 and I have nothing better to do with my life and I have a midlife crisis, maybe I'll go back and finish the songs I wrote when I was 15 and see what happens. You never know, might be cool, might not be cool.
I don't really write anything unless it immediately, instinctively comes to me as something that resonates. So like I don't actively sit down ever and say, right, today's the day where I write 3 amazing songs. Like that never happens. Like I could go a couple of months writing nothing, and I can go a week writing 5 songs, like whole songs that just come in like 10 minutes.
playing. Hope to get that band together someday. Thanks.
Well, my plan in terms of a music career is at the moment to gain as much experience as I can. I don't want to jump the gun. I'd rather be ready for any next step that does come about, if it does come about.
You know, music's like a guiding light at the end of a really dark tunnel that runs from England to France. That's called the Channel. And like, you're in the tunnel sometimes on the Eurostar train, and you're like, damn, this tunnel goes forever. How did they build this? And how did the English and the French like get along well enough after the 100 Years' War to even to build this goddamn tunnel together? So like, when you're in moments like that, you're like, man, thank God for music. Music's like a guiding light at the end of that tunnel, man. Even in times of trouble, when Mother Mary calls to me, whispering words of wisdom, let it be. You've got music at the end of that tunnel to keep you going through those tough times, those happy times, those heartbreaks, those new loves, those old loves, those times when your dog, bites down your Christmas tree and it falls over. And, music helps you throughout all these moments of life. And I think, if nothing else, keep playing music for that reason alone. Wink, wink. Thank you. I'm out.